We've got Daniel. Hands out there with Okongwu. And it's Young. And it's rxch in at the small forward position. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Here's Parker. Up and in on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Parker, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's rxch. Here's Nance. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Daniels. Six on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Passes to Nance. On its way from Young for 2. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Daniels. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to rxch. A minute 50 left in the first. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Hunter's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for rxch. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Trae Young. Bogdanovic against Green. There's the pass to Robinson. Hunter kicks to Daniels. Back to Hunter. Knocked loose. Here's Parker. Got a piece of it.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. Robinson against Trent. Trent's outside. Here's Parker. Here's Portis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. Here's Lillard. No scoring in this one. On the court for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Hawks leading. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Mavericks was all business. He had 27 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Shot clock at 5. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Barker.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
On its way from Young for 2. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Barker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Young passes an ace. rxch with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Great D that time for Middleton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Barker got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Hawks trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to end the run. Another miss by Young.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And that one is good.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates the game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for rxch. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Trae Young.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
They've got rxch. Okongwu is out there at Nance. Then it's Daniels, and it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's rxch, and he uses the glass on the lane. rxch's got the first basket of the second half here for the Hawks. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The Hawks trail by 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. In the corner, Daniels. Shot from the low block. That one a little long. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Young against Lillard. On the wing, Daniels. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got 7. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Duncan Robinson comes in for Dyson Daniels. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Atlanta making a switch here. Roddy's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Green, he's checked in for Lillard. Here's Parker. Lays it up off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Young pass to Roddy. He's off on that one. Prince with the defensive effort. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Young. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Atlanta has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. A Brent he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Pass to Roddy. Here's Hunter. He has yet to score. The kick out to Young. No good with the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 30. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Green against Bogdanovich. Young outside. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee leading by 8. Inside.
Atlanta foul.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
At the line for the Bucks.
That free throw good from Barker. The Bucks making a switch here. Both free throws good from Barker. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Hunter with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard. One.
Substitution on
Some
the court.
changes here.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the small and power forward to the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Mr. Clutch out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right wing. Here's Barker. It's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
The Hawks trail by 19. Young dishes to Robinson. Pass to rxch. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. rxch's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Barker. That one good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mr. Clutch.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Milwaukee's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. 43 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Mr. Clutch has got 38 points. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's an 18-point game. Pass to rxch. Giannis with some nice D. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Barker. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. 40 points for Mr. Clutch.
Making every effort to put this game. on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it's ricochet missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and